All right, y'all. It's Monday, and I'm dressed like a normal human because I'm going back to work. I just dropped off both of the kids. So excited to go to camp and to daycare, and I'm headed back into work. Y'all, I am so excited. I've never been this excited to go to fucking work. I'm gonna see adults. I'm wearing real clothes. I did my hair kinda, and I put makeup on a Monday. I'm wearing pants. They're stretchy, but they're still pants. They're still real pants. Bra. This is glorious. So we'll see how long I make it through the whole day, because this is weird. I have not been in my office since March. And it's June. So 3 months. All right. Wish me luck, and I will update you on the more important reading stuff later. Hey guys, so I am home and my kids are in bed. And yes, I had my first day back in the office today since March. And it was so nice. I like working from home, don't get me wrong. I like having the ability to work from home. I like that that's an option for me when I need it. But I missed going into my office and getting away from kids and seeing my friends that I work with every single day and going out to lunch with my girlfriends, and it was just so nice to get out and go and see adults. But since it's summer and Willow's in camp, I my hours have changed. So normally I work 8:30 to 2:30. I work the hours that she's in school. But since she's in camp, she's there until 4:30. So I get 2 extra hours in my day, which is nice during the summer because I'm a for camp, and so it's nice that I get my 2 extra hours, but it makes for just a really long day. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed being back at work. We'll see how long I enjoy being back at work, but I like everybody I work with, so it's good. I have been reading though, and I am about halfway done with Kings of the Wild, and that I'm reading with Jessie May for her Shelf Space book club, and I am loving it. As you can see, I am actually making an effort to tab. I didn't start tabbing until 100 pages in because I didn't think about it, and I'm tabbing everything that makes me laugh because this book is fucking hysterical, and it's hysterical in a way that's dark, and I love it. It is literally old dudes getting the band back together, and I'm so fucking here for it. I saw somebody describe this as the fantasy version of Spinal Tap, and I was like, that's perfect, because that is what this is, and I am loving every minute of it. I'm trying to I just don't want to go to sleep, and I want to not put it down when I get started. So let's see, we're on 270, and there is not quite 500 pages, about 500 pages, but yeah, this will be finished this week, and I'm hoping to pick up Scarlet this week as well, I think, because that's gonna be a quicker read because it's YA, and it's YA sci-fi, and I read Cinder super super fast, so I think I can read Scarlet really fast, because obviously this is adult fantasy, so even though it's not a high epic fantasy, it still takes longer to read than a YA book. Just does. And I'm okay with that. So I have a good mix of adult and young adult on my shelf. So I'm gonna finish this week, and then hopefully work on Cinder. And then we'll see what I end up picking up next off my TBR. But I also wanted to show y'all, so I kept seeing this blanket floating around on social media, and I finally found where it's from. It's from Redbubble, and I ordered it. And y'all, it's cozy too. It is like, oh my god. Do you see this? I don't like the curl prints, but whatever. It's on there. Orthotic blast. But it's just like a bunch. Sky in the Deep. Like, it's all these book covers. How fucking cute is that? Just, it fits in so perfect with my office like area that I'm just like, yes, I needed it. And it's not super thick. Let's be real. It's a $30 blanket. But it's thick enough. I live in Florida, so I don't want super thick hot blankets. I'm a blanket junkie. Like, I have a million of them. I love a blanket. Love a blanket. Like, I take a blanket to work with me because it gets cold in my office. So yeah. But yes, I will leave the link to this down below because it's great. And it was like $30 ish. And they usually have like discount codes, and I really like Redbubble. I actually joined their affiliate program. So the link I leave below will probably be an affiliate link. And basically, if you don't know what that means I get a commission if you make a purchase. But it doesn't like add any to yours. It just gives me a commission if you like click my link and then buy something. It's cool like that. I bought this with my own money, and then I joined the affiliate program after, like, when it came in. I was like, yeah, it's really nice. And they have a lot of really cool stuff. Like, I was browsing through, and I'm probably gonna buy some more stuff from Redbubble. It's really cool. Like, I never knew about it. It's kind of like a collective where people just create their graphics and their designs, and they can put it on stuff and sell it through this like big collective website. So it's not, instead of having like their own website to sell their stuff individually, people can just search through like what artists have created and buy something with it. So I bought this and I like it. And if you want it, I'll leave the link down below. But I am going to probably get some more reading done because my days have gotten longer. But that's okay. But I'm going to go read Kings of the Wild. And I will update you guys probably in the morning. Maybe in the car after I drop off like the girl at summer camp, which is so weird, by the way. Like it's like grocery pickup for children. So what I do is at her school. So I drive up and park in a parking spot, text the phone number that's up there. So I have to text them and be like, cite whatever number parking spot I'm in, and then our last name. And then they come out to the car and they make me sign this form that says like none of us are sick, none of us are running fevers, like we haven't been to a hot spot within 2 weeks, blah 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 blah. And then they take my daughter's temperature and then she goes into camp. So like I'm not even like, I don't even walk back with her, nothing. Like last year I just dropped around, but you know what I mean? Like they don't do just like the drive and drop anymore. And then my son's daycare is kind of the same. Like we go in, I used to walk him back into his classroom, but right now we sign in and then the teacher takes him back. Like we don't ever leave the front, which is great, which is fine. But we'll see how this ends up going. My daughter wasn't super happy that she has to wear a mask inside. Like it bothers her. She doesn't like it, but I'm like, you have to do it. Like, we all have to do it. I'm sorry. And then you're like, well, why doesn't Luca have to wear a mask? I'm like, because he's 3. Try keeping a mask on a 3-year-old. It's not gonna happen. It's just not. She's 7. She's old enough to understand. And, like, the older kids know. So, yeah. She was a little mad, basically, that, like, she had to wear it. But Luca didn't. I'm like, well. And she was like, do you have to wear a mask? I'm like, well, my office doesn't require me to wear a mask. Because I live in a very small office, not a whole lot of people. We're all 6 feet apart, our desks are. And she's like, oh, I know. I'm like, dude, you're 7. Just stop with the attitude. I'm like, you're in a big group of people and you have to wear it, so wear it. It's not that bad. But yeah, I will update you guys in the morning. Hey, it's Saturday. I'm filming pretty much all day. Filming, and then I have to do photos for the Coffee Mom blog, and I have to go to dinner with my family tonight because it's my sister's birthday. So that's super exciting. It's just like a super busy day, and then tomorrow is a busy day again. But y'all have to see this. It's been raining so much that every time we try to mow the yard, like, it's raining. And it's fucking redonkulous. Look, it's taken over. I look like I live in a jungle. Like, what? Are y'all having the same, like, oh my god, my yard needs to be mowed? It's just this kind of summertime in Florida because, like, everything grows because it rains, like, every single day. But you're like, it rains at the time you're, like, just getting off work and can mow the yard. So this is my messy ass yard. And I mean, it's messy all the time because we have a whole lot of greenery that I don't landscape. Like, we just have, like, fruit trees and stuff, and I just wanted to show you how gross my yard is right now. And hopefully you're having a good day. Nice Saturday. I'm gonna do reading updates in a little bit, but I just want to show you my messy ass yard.
Hi.
Hi. What we doing?
We're gonna go get Dunkin' Donuts and get some groceries.
Yay! That's what we do on Sundays. We're gonna get Dunkin' Donuts and groceries. These two were very excited, aren't they?
Mom,
What else are we doing today?
why do you do that? We're going to Miss Katie's because it's Miss Katie's baby son birthday.
And you know how old he's turning?
Either 3 or 2.
1.
1.
1. I know. It's all he's
Hey,
1.
Mom.
What?
How are you doing?
We're gonna go get Dunkin'
That
Donuts.
means Freezy's gonna have a little brother
Mm-hmm.
and a sister. So 2 sisters and 1 brother.
Yeah.
This mom would never get 3.
No, this mom would never have 3.
Never.
I'm not wanting 3 kids. I have.
2.
I am perfectly happy with the 2 I have. Okay guys, so I'm back from the grocery store and I am now meal prepping all my lunches because I'm back to work. Willow is back in camp. I'm making the lunches for her and lunches for me. Luca gets lunches at daycare, so that's really nice, but I'm doing like a pasta salad for her. You see her walking by. And then I'm doing sausages, onions, and peppers for myself to take to lunch with me, so that's great. And I'll show it to you. Like, I've done the sausage and pepper recipe up on my Coffee Mom blog, but I had it with potatoes, and I'm just doing it without potatoes because just trying to cut back on the simple carbs. As I'm sitting here drinking Dunkin' Donuts, I'm like, I'm trying to cut back on the simple carbs, and I'm like, but not today. So yeah, I am getting all that prepped, and then I have like a shit ton of laundry to do, and I have, what else do I have to do? Some editing and stuff like that, some photos, and we're going at like 4 to a friend's house for a birthday party, so whew, wish me luck. I got a lot to do today before I go back to work. So I'm just cooking the kielbasa in a pan, and then in here in the oven, ooh, all fogged up, I've got my veggies. And then I'll combine them and put them into Tupperwares to take to work with me. Right, now my lunch is done, and we've got just kielbasa, sausage with mushrooms, peppers, and onions. Super, super, super simple. Although, okay, I got like a big red onion from Walmart, and this is the second time it happened. The first time I thought it was a fluke. This time I'm just pissed. Like, I got it, it looked fine, I cut into it, and it was like gross in the middle. So like I had to throw this whole brand new onion that I just got today in the garbage. Like, thankfully I had like part of an onion, but I really wanted a whole one. Like, I love onion, I could eat it just all the time. So yeah, I'm kind of pissed that like I cut into it and it was fucking like disgusting in the middle. Like, it was like smushy, like, oh, so gross. And it's like, I was really looking forward to having that onion. But yeah, This is my week's worth of lunches. I actually don't need all 5. I forgot. I'm not working Friday. I'm going, it's my husband's birthday, so we're doing like a date day. So I don't need a prepped lunch for Friday, but I'll eat one of them like one day during the week, probably. For dinner, trust me, it won't go bad. I really like this meal. So yeah, when I say I have to do laundry, it's like all this is clean. It's like all my kids' clothes. So I have to go through fucking socks and our clothes. Like, I hate doing laundry. I don't mind washing it and folding it. I hate putting it away. Am I the only one? Just me? Maybe. But yeah, there's like all the laundry on the bed. And then I have another basket to bring in. Hey guys, so I have been like the worst updater for this week, but that's okay. Because we're going to do better this coming week. We're going to do better. So, as you know, I went back to work and it's been an adjustment. Like, I have to wear a bra and real pants, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? But it's been really nice too, because I've gotten to see like the people that I work with and my friends at work, and it's nice to just like kind of get back to a sense of normalcy. So I've really been enjoying going back to work, but it leaves me with like less time to read because I'm actually working later because it's the summer, and I work later during the summer because Willow is in camp, so she's there till 4:30, so I work till 4:30. Like, I work part-time, so I only work when she's in like school or camp or something along those lines. So I'm working till 4:30, so like reading, I just don't have as much time. And you know, I still have to like film and edit, and then I still run the Coffee Mom blog, and I have to do photos and stuff like that. So I just don't sleep anymore. It's cool. It's fine. Like, it's fine. No, I don't need sleep. But I did manage to finish Kings of the Wild, and y'all, I think this is another, like, a new favorite of mine. Like, I wish I would have, like, vlogged reading it, but I just couldn't stop. Like, it was so good. I was reading it with Jessie May with her Shelf Space book club, which is awesome. They have like a great Discord. Like, all the people that are in it are fantastic. So I'm so glad that this was the first book, because I'd kind of been interested in it, but I wasn't like super like pumped on picking it up. Like, it wasn't like super hyped to me. Like, I was like, whatever, like, it seems cool. And so they did that, and I was like, okay, I'll pick it up and read it. Y'all, this is like a new favorite of mine that I probably wouldn't have picked up. And I'm so happy. Like, all my tabs, all my like things that made me laugh, and like, it's freaking hysterical. If you don't know, this is based on like classic rock music, and it's literally like if mercenary bands were rock bands. And it's these like old retired men who were in this like huge mercenary band and like killed monsters and shit, and then they retired and like got like married and fat and old and like had kids, and now they're like middle-aged, and they're getting the band back together for one last tour to save one of the guy's daughters. And it is so freaking hysterical. Like, it has so much heart, but it is still so fucking funny. Like, it's just hysterical. It's like jokes about like cracking knees and bad backs and thinning hair, and like, we ain't as young as we used to be. So like, it was great, but then it's got like so much heart to it, and it's just, I related so much. Like, I connected so much with these characters, like especially Clay. And then it's so good. If you have not read this, like, go grab this bad boy. And I'm excited to read Bloody Rose, which is the sequel, but it's not like a direct sequel, like with the same characters. This is like classic rock music inspired. So think like Zeppelin and like Neil Young and like just like those bands, Aerosmith, so your Black Sabbath, your like those bands. Bloody Rose is still musical inspired, and it is supposedly like 80s music, which I'm here for. And they are, the daughter that they're saving in this book is Bloody Rose. So it's like a continuation, but it's like not the same characters. And then allegedly there's going to be a third book, so there's going to be 3 in this series, but it is going to follow completely different characters, and it is going to be like 90s hip hop. So that is the one I'm probably most excited for, because like your girl likes the 90s hip hop. So definitely pick this up. It was so much fun. Like, I can't wait to pick up the second one. But I also, this week I have started, well, it's like not a pretty, but I started Starsight by Brandon Sanderson. It's the sequel to Skyward. I am like not 100 pages in yet, like 50 pages in. But so far, I really like it. I know that it takes a different turn than Skyward does. From what I've heard, like, we get separated from like the main group that we like fell in love with in Skyward, and there's like this whole like new plot line, but I'm still here for it because I loved Skyward. Sanderson's never done me wrong. Like, Brandon has got my back. When I need something to just like binge read, like, Brandon is there for me in my times of need. So yeah, and I'm trying to be better about like annotating and tabbing and like making my tabs make sense. So we've got like, I'm trying, y'all, I'm trying to like do like the color coordination. So like I'm doing like this purple for the things that Spencer says that makes me laugh. Like her like sayings like she does in the first book. Like her battle cries that are like freaking ridiculous, but like this one is, I will sing to you as your shit burns, your soul flees, I will sing to the contest we had. Like, I love it. She says that stupid shit. And then I'm gonna do like this pink color for like foreshadowing and things that I think are like foreshadowing and like and important. What else do I have? Yeah, I think that, and then yeah, foreshadowing. Oh, and then blue. Blue is gonna be my my romance tab, because I swear if her and Jordan don't get the fuck together at some point, like not even in this book, maybe in the next book, her and Jordan need to get the fuck together. Like, they need to get on it. Like, I don't know. I just think they're terrible together and they just need to get on it. Because like I like those kind of like enemies to lovers. Like in the first book, like they're enemies but not like enemies. They just butt heads really bad. And like, you know, they become friends, and I think they become more than friends, and like there's definite foreshadowing for it. So we're gonna see if I'm right, because I know I'm right. But that's gonna be my night tonight. Tomorrow it's just starting a busy week. But I also have my sweater, my Millennium Falcon sweater. I got this from a company called Rags. I will like leave the link in the description. They had like some really cute kids clothes that I got for my son and daughter as well, and they had like the Disney collaboration, so that's what I got. But of course I saw like they had a Millennium Falcon sweater and like had to get it for myself. And yes, it's Florida, yes it's June, but it's cold in my house and I'm wearing a sweater because it's just my life, leave me alone. But yes, it's my Millennium Falcon sweater. I actually got it in exchange. I'm doing promotional work for the company, so I'm going to do some posts on the Coffee Mom Instagram. But I just wanted to wear it because I really like it. Like, their clothes are super, super, like, soft and comfortable. And you'll see more about it, like, if you follow my other stuff. Like, if you're interested in the mom side of life, like, that's what that is. But yeah, I am going to end this here. Hopefully you guys had a great week too. Hopefully I get more reading done this week than I did last week, and hopefully I'm better at updating you. Good morning. So this is how we're doing it now. We're starting vlogs on Tuesdays because I'm back at work and my schedule's gone like haywire. So we're just trying to get through. So happy new week. I haven't been reading much. I'm about 75 pages into Starsight though, and so far so good. Sanderson's never let me down. I know it's like weird and like people don't love it as much as the first one, but like I'm ready. My heart is ready. I'm prepared. I'm 75 pages in. I'm already enjoying it. I know it's different. Like the plot like takes like this weird twist and I'm like, but so far so good. And I'm about to go into work, but oh my god, I'm not recording. I really thought this wasn't recording and I was about to be like, crap, I didn't hit the button. Y'all, it's been a morning already. My son threw a fit, like didn't want to go to school. And then we get there and they're taking temperatures and he's like almost at 99 and I'm like, fuck. Like, they're not gonna let him go and I'm gonna have to call into work and it's gonna be this whole thing. And they're like, well, he's fine. Like, it's at 99. We'll just take it in a little bit and then call you. I'm like, dear God. Because, like, 99, like, my son runs hot anyway, so, like, 99 is not really that high for him. But we'll see what they end up doing. Because, like, I understand I understand completely. But some kids run hotter, and, like, he has a tendency to run hot just all the time. So we'll see how that goes. We're supposed to go out to the lake. My stepbrother and his wife and their kids are in town. Today is my stepdad's birthday. And I haven't seen my brother in like years because he lives in North Carolina. And I'm very excited because we just don't see them very often. And it's going to be so much fun. We're going to go. I'm actually leaving work early to pick up the kids early to head out there and like spend the half of the day. But yes, that is my day. I probably won't read anything tonight because I'll probably get home late, but I don't know, I might read a chapter or two of Starsight just to like keep the momentum going. Well, hello. Remember how yesterday I told you that I was going to go see my brother who was in town from North Carolina for my stepdad's birthday and hang out on the beach? Well, one weekend of being back in daycare, and the little boy gets sent home for having a fever. Yay. It's super low grade. It's like a 99-degree fever, but he still had to go out and can't go back for 48 hours. So I'm working from home again. Like, I'm glad to be able to work from home, and like I'm glad that it's just like a super small fever. But poor boy. But he has nothing else wrong. Like, there's no coughing, no sneezing, no stomach stuff, no snot, no nothing. Just tired and a little warm. So I don't know. He's 3. So it's like, is he cutting some teeth? Like, are we getting some molars? Like, what's going on? I don't know. But he's cuddled up in my my blanket I got from Redbubble. Man, my kids want to steal this thing. It's so comfy. See my stock over there? I have not made a dent in my TBR this month. Y'all. That is still my whole TBR for the month. Minus like $2. I've read 2 books so far this month. Like, that's pretty bad because we're halfway through the month. I need to like get on it. I didn't do any reading last night. I'm still like not quite 100 pages into Starsight. I'm supposed to go out and have dinner with my dad tonight. He's broken his fever. So now we're awaiting the mandatory 48-hour fever free or whatever. So we're going to go out there, have dinner with my dad, and I will probably like try to bang out like quite a bit of Starsight tonight because, man, I'm behind. I should have read at least 4 books by now. And I've read 2. So, yeah. I don't think I'm going to get them all done. But I'm liking Starsight so far. Like I said, I'm not very far in. But I'm excited to see where it goes because I know it's like a lot different than book 1. Like, I can tell that right off jump. Like, this plot has like taken a turn. It has taken a hard turn, so I'm excited just to see. And I know it's supposed to be like a 4-book series, so Sanderson needs to stop playing with my heart because this man releases so many books in so many different series. Like, it's insane. Like, is he a human? Is he a monster? Like, is he a machine? Like, I don't know because, okay, like, he'll release like
stars that like he'll release books in different series, like all in a year, like Stormlight and Skyward, and I'm like, and there's still books coming in the Mistborn era too. I think one, and then he has so much stuff like planned out. Like he has a planned out like era 3 of Mistborn and like 6 more books in the Stormlight archives, like with 2 distinct arcs and 4 books in Skyward. And I think we're getting at some point a second Warbreaker and a second Elantris. And then he has the Rhythmatist, which I still haven't read, but there's supposed to be like another book in that. And then I haven't read Steelheart yet. And like, what? Sanderson. Somebody, like, who is this man? I don't, that's so many books to release. And he just pumps them out. And there's not like crappy, just pumped out books. They are amazing Sanderson quality books. So, needless to say, I'm going to try to pump out some reading the rest of this week. Good morning, everybody. I, once again, have been terrible about updating this vlog. Like, this is actually more like a 2-week vlog as opposed to a 1-week vlog like I normally do, because like going back to work has me thrown so far off my schedule. And then I was back for 1 week before my son got sent home for having a fever. He had like a 99 to 100 degree fever, and then it just broke, and then he still had to stay out for 2 days. And then yesterday was my husband's birthday, so I didn't go to work, and it's just been like kind of chaotic, but we're getting there. And I stayed up way too late last night finishing Starsight by Brandon Sanderson. And I know this has like mixed reviews, but y'all, I ate this shit up. Like, I loved it. Like, look at all the tabs. I've been tabbing, like, who is she? Like, she doesn't, yes, tabbing. Because, like, foreshadowing is all the pink, and then like the funny lines that Spencer says, and then like stuff with Mbot is orange, and then so good. And then like payoff resolution is the dark purple. There's not very much blue, because blue I started off with like romance, like with Jorgen, and there's like, he's not in most of this story. He's in the first couple chapters, and you're like, well, we're not gonna see Jorgen again for the rest. It takes a very, very different path than the first book, and I can understand why people didn't like where it went, but I loved it. It opened up the world so much. You got to see, I feel like this is my big thing. You got to see the inner workings and the like politics of the galaxy, and there's political underhanded dealings, and it's just, you get to meet like a bunch of different species and see a little bit about them and who they are in the grand scheme of things. And it's so cool. And just like all the different species, I absolutely adored. There's genderless species in this story that goes by they, them, which I thought was really, really cool. Like, it's a really good way to work that in, Sanderson. And it's just so cool. And like, she goes and just, you see so much. I don't want to do any spoilers because like it'll spoil the first book too, but it opens up the world so much. I know this is supposed to be a 4-book series, so I don't know when the next one comes out, the third one. But that ending, y'all, that ending, can we talk about that ending? Like, without giving spoilers away, I need to know what happens next. So if you go in rating this, like, just know the ending is a cliffhanger. And I don't know when the third book comes out. Like, but Sanderson's like a beast. He's like killing the Cosmere, and Rhythm of War comes out this year, and he's got more books in the Mistborn series, like overarching series that he wants to write. And I was in a live stream the other night watching it with Storm Along live stream, and they had mentioned that I don't know where it was at, but somewhere it was mentioned that on the track he's going now with his planned Cosmere, Sanderson will be done with the Cosmere books by the time he's 74. And I'm like, boy, we gonna put you in a bubble and you're gonna get 3 healthy meals a day and exercise and all the things, because we can't. That's so forever. Like, we're gonna be reading Cosmere books for ever because he's not that old. Like, at what point do we just put Sanderson in a bubble and be like, here, just write and be safe, and we save you for humanity? Like, but definitely pick this one up. I'm not sure what I'm gonna pick up next. Not sure. I'm going out to my sister-in-law's today. Today is Saturday, the day before Father's Day, and this will start my new vlog. But I think I'm going to bring my Kindle with me because it takes me like an hour to get there. My husband will drive. So I'm going to take my Kindle with me, and that'll give me 2 hours to read some more of Sword of Kaijin, which I've been slacking on because I haven't been exercising because I've been back to work. But yeah, that's where we're going to end it, and I will see you next time.